Who are the bees? Who's the queen? Who are the drones? Let's take a closer look inside the hive. Welcome to the hive. Now let's have a look around and see how the bees live. Honeybees communicate by dancing with one another. There are a few different types of bees inside the hive. The queen is the largest bee in the colony. The queen produces chemical scents that help regulate the unity of the colony and lays lots of eggs. Worker bees are female, but not capable of reproducing. They do all the work in the hive and control most of what goes on. Their jobs include housekeeping, feeding the queen, looking after the larvae, collecting pollen, and making wax to seal cells. The drone bees are male and do not have a sting. A drone's primary role is to mate with an unfertilized queen. A honeybee can fly for up to 6 miles and as fast as 15 miles an hour. Honeybees must gather nectar from 2 million flowers to produce just a single pound of honey. The honeycomb forms the inside of the hive and is like the pantry for the bees, so it's what contains all the food that's going to help keep them alive. As the nectar sits in the honeycomb, the water in the nectar dries out and the nectar gets thicker, slowly becoming honey. When the honey is thick enough, the bees will close each of the cells in the honeycomb with a wax cap. Honey has antiseptic properties and was historically used as a dressing for wounds in the first aid treatment of cuts and burns. So, let's have a look at the early life cycle of a bee. A queen lays a single egg in each cell that has been cleaned and prepared by the workers. 3 days after the queen lays the egg, it hatches into a larvae. Within just 5 days, they grow to over 1,500 times their original size and are fed with lots of honey and royal jelly by the other bees. Once sealed in, the larvae spin a cocoon around their bodies. Eventually, the pupa becomes a fully developed bee. Honeybees have been producing honey in the same way for about 150 million years. So, thanks for watching, and remember, when you see a bee out there, Make sure that you're protecting them because they carry out many important jobs, including pollinating the plants that we need to survive and which all of our food chains are based on.